In today's video, I will show you how to supercharge your Slack workspace by using apps and specifically slash commands. First, what are slash commands in Slack? Slash commands are simple shortcuts that allow you to perform a specific action, and they look like this. Slash, and then as you can see, I already have a couple options. You could do slash send, slash remind. That's just an example of a slash command. Now we can create our own slash commands. By creating a Slack app, you're also able to create slash commands, and you can virtually with those do anything you want. I'll show you what I mean with a quick example. In order to make this work, you need a Slack account and a Make account. At this time, it's not possible to do it 100% with Zapier because you need some type of webhook that will return a specific response for you. And at this time, you have no control over that. As a certified Zapier expert, I do know that this is an upcoming feature. And when that will be the case, I will make another video. In the meantime, I'll just show you how to do it with Make. The first step is to visit this URL, api.slack.com/apps. And this is where you'll be able to create apps for your own Slack account, and you'll be able to install them on specific workspaces. Go ahead, click on Create New App, like from scratch. In this case, I'll just name it Test. You want to assign it to a specific workspace. Once you have the name in the workspace, hit Create App. And this is the first screen you see once your app is created. Now, the next step is to create a slash command. So you go to slash commands right here, hit Create New Command. Now, the next step is to pick your command. For this example, what I'm planning on building is a Slack command that needs to be provided a small keyword, and it will use that keyword to search for a specific upcoming event in Google Calendar. Once it finds the calendar event, it will return it in Slack. That's a quick and simple way for me to search for a specific upcoming event directly from Slack without leaving the app and getting information from a different app posted directly in Slack. Now, the possibilities are virtually endless, because from any Slack channel, by using your app's command, you are able to get information and data from any other app, make calculation, process that information, and then return it right where that command was used. Let's keep going with the example. So I'm just going to call it slash get event. Next step is to provide a URL. Now you want to go to Make. Now you want to create a new scenario. Once you're in that new scenario, hit plus, look for webhook. Like custom webhook, create a webhook, give it a name. In this case, we'll just give the app name. There are a couple more options which are not necessary for this example. After you've given your webhook a name, just hit save. You can ignore the other options. For our situation, those are not relevant. Now you want to copy that URL and give it to your Slack app. So copy address to clipboard. Cool, now we're back in the app and I already pasted the URL. You want to give it a short description. A little hint, that's for your users so that they understand what the command is for. And once you have all that, hit save. Awesome. Now that the slash command is created, we'll go ahead and install the app in our workspace. So you go right here, install app, install to workspace, hit allow. Now that the app is installed, we'll move to the next step. Now you want to go inside of your Slack workspace and add the app to a specific channel. If you don't add your app to a specific channel, you won't be able to use the command. You can only use the commands you've created in channels where your app has been added. Let me show you how. I'm back in my Slack channel. You want to click the name of the channel, go to integrations. Now that you're in integrations, you want to go ahead and click add an app. Now you'll see your app. Just go ahead, click add. As you can see, I just added the app. Now you want to trigger your command. So get event. And then I'm going to add some extra text. That's going to be my keyword. Now go back to Make. And as you can see, it was successfully triggered. Press OK. Now you want to add a new module. This is where you will use that trigger and do whatever you need. So in my case, I will be using Google Calendar. Search event. I'm going to add your connection. All right, now my calendar is connected to Make. I'm going to go ahead and select the calendar. You want to keep scrolling down until you find query. This will search for events containing the specific text you will provide it. You want to add text. That is the text that comes after the command, which we'll use for a query. Perfect. And you can hit OK. That will look for the event. And then the final step, you want to send back what you found in Google Calendar back inside of Slack. You go ahead and select webhooks and webhook response. And then in body, this is where you'll put the information from Google Calendar. Awesome. Now in webhooks, you can add, if you're familiar with Make or Zapier, it's very similar. You want to just add whatever you need, whatever you want to return inside of the Slack channel. In my case, I want the description, I want the summary. Just going to keep it simple for the example. I'm going to also add the start date and hit OK. Awesome. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and click run once. It's looking for data. I'm going to trigger it. All right, I'm gonna add my keyword. As you can see, the app used my actual calendar, found an event, and returned it. Now, in this particular example, I didn't do the full setup, so I found an old event. So you would need to tweak your settings to find upcoming events. But I hope that you can see the endless possibilities now that you know how to create a simple Slack app with a / command and use make in between. I hope this was helpful and that helps you see the possibilities. And hopefully this will help you supercharge your workflows and take your Slack workspace to the next level.